Hello everyone, this is Andy Mello from Mello FAB. I want to do a little wheel bearing video for you here. Just to show, there's been a lot of discussion lately on wheel bearings, and this is just a little trick I've learned through the years, especially back in the Rhino days. It still holds to be true and important on the Viking and the newer models, but when you get a new bearing, you can take this black seal off of it, and there will be basically little to no grease in it. And that's fine if you're not doing mud and water and all that kind of stuff, but when there's not much grease in there, it doesn't lubricate very well if any water gets in there, and there's nothing to shed it away. But there's a way to resolve that issue. This one is one that I keep as a spare set in case something gets damaged on the trail or whatever. But to remove this seal and pack this bearing, I'll show you what it looks like with one packed. Just take a pick like so. Just work in here real gently. You can work the seal up, work your way around, and you can get your fingers under it. Just pry it out. You see how that bearing is now packed with grease. When this bearing comes new and you take it apart, what you will notice is you won't see any grease at all. There'll be some little bitty specks in between maybe every other roller. Hardly any grease at all. So you can get some good waterproof grease, and there is definitely a difference. There is waterproof grease out there for sure. And pack this thing good. Pack it full, roll it around, and then you take your seal and it'll just pop right back in there. Just so, and you'll feel it flush. Roll it around with your hands. Any excess will spooge out, and then you can clean it off. And then repeat the process on the back side. Clean it all up good, and then you'll have a nicely packed bearing. And from my experience, this has yielded way more miles before a bearing replacement, as opposed to not doing it at all. Hope this helps someone out there that is in need of bearings or in future need.